Greetings from Kabul. I'm General Dave Petraeus, commander of the NATO International Security Assistance Force and U.S. forces in Afghanistan. And up front, I'd like to thank all of you who are working so hard to understand and address the critical issue of operational energy. Nowhere is the necessity of improving fuel usage clearer than here in Afghanistan, where we move nearly 2 million gallons of fuel per day in convoys that divert forces from combat operations and put lives at risk. In light of that, we published in June an ISAF operational energy policy, the first, we believe, such policy in a theater of war. By making energy usage a focus at the highest levels of ISAF, this policy is the first step in a necessary culture shift toward our commanders viewing energy as a critical combat enabler, on par with other systems that win battles and save lives. At the heart of ISAF's operational energy policy is the idea that we can and will do better. Indeed, there is a lot of low-hanging fruit to be harvested at this point in the game, with a number of simple fixes offering significant reduction in fuel usage. To help our commanders focus on this issue and identify and share those high-impact practices, we're standing up an operational energy office at the ISAF headquarters. ISAF's first senior energy advisor, Mr. David King, recently arrived in theater to help coordinate our efforts and provide reach-back capability to the growing community of energy experts. With the help of operational energy advisors, our commanders will take ownership of unit fuel demand and will make energy-informed, risk-based decisions. This starts with the daily decisions our commanders encourage personnel to make. Such simple steps as turning off lights and air conditioning in unoccupied structures, to repairing faulty equipment. We must ensure that our troopers understand that routine energy consumption can either enable or limit their combat capabilities. Beyond that, we must empower our commanders to better measure and manage fuel consumption. Therefore, Dave King and his team will help commanders make smart decisions on everything from aviation and vehicle operations to base design and contracting requirements. We are already implementing important fuel-saving methods and technology in Afghanistan. We have, for example, removed from operations some 1,400 spot generators at various FOBs, replacing them with centralized power plants and mini-grids. We estimate these and future planned changes in power generation will save 32 million gallons of fuel per year. We are also working to obtain and install the tent and shelter liners that reduce fuel usage for air conditioning and heating. And we're watching closely the successes and challenges of the Marines' impressive experimental FOBs in southern Afghanistan, where elements of the 5th Marine Regiment are operating 2 patrol bases from 100% renewable power sources and another base that reduces fuel requirements by 90%. While these initiatives are promising, again, we must and we will continue to do more. That is our commitment in this area. As we continue our efforts here, I'd like to thank each of you for the work you are doing there to devise sound energy strategies for our military, to identify and share best practices in energy consumption, and to design fuel-reducing technologies and produce energy-efficient equipment. You are helping our troopers here in addressing a critical issue, assisting us in improving operational capability, reducing risk to our forces, and ultimately strengthening our security. So on behalf of the 100,000 U.S. soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines here, and their nearly 350,000 more coalition and Afghan partners, I'd like to offer my heartfelt appreciation for your efforts. Good luck to each of you, and thanks very much.